Good day one and all, thank you very much for stopping by to my channel, and this is episode number 10, the final episode of the Youth Dynasty Youth Challenge that I've been doing with Liverpool Football Club. Now, coming off the back of episode 9, yeah, that season was disappointing. Missed out on all the domestic trophies, in fact dropped way down in the league, the lowest position that I've been in the entire time with this challenge, so it was a little bit of a shock. Saving grace, we did manage to win the Champions League. That's still good, but coming off season 8 where we had won everything bar the Carabao Cup is a little bit disappointing. But I'm hoping season 10 is going to be a bit more stable because I haven't moved out any sort of major players, so to speak, or if a major player has gone out, I've managed to keep a good core of my squad now, and making sure sort of the dynamics and them all working together are all in tip-top shape, ready for this season. So, with that being said, let's have a quick look at the transfers. As you can see, my transfer budget here is ridiculous. Obviously, I can't spend it. But I have brought in... I was feeling obviously a little bit flush, and I was like, okay, because it's the final season, I wanted to bring in a couple of players where I could actually just splash the cash. So, looking at the tick over, I don't think there were too many players brought in. No, there was a couple that went out, but nobody got brought in. So I brought in these two gentlemen. So Mohamed Bourras is basically an Algerian Joe Gomez. That's what I'm calling him. He's an Algerian Joe Gomez, but could actually be better than Joe Gomez. Mentals, physicals, really, really good. Technicals, really good. 20 years old, bags of potential. Brought him in from Southampton for just over 40 million. Quite happy with that. At the end of the day, with a budget of I had over £1 billion in the transfer budget. Pocket change now. And I brought in Brian Barbosa, a Colombian defensive midfielder. Again, just somebody to give João Neves a little bit of a nudge to make sure he's just on his toes a little bit more as well. Again, very aggressive, very determined, strong central midfielder, ball winner. Very happy with that. And the fact that I brought him in for 50 million, Norwich are quite happy. I'm quite happy with that as well. As you can see, sales-wise, I think this is the first time in I can't remember how many seasons now. In fact, let's have a quick look at this. So this was the first season, so I spent more than I got in, but then I did it there, and they're just. But the vast majority of the seasons is all been about selling than anything else. So yeah, we've got 64 million brought in, and the only two major ones I would say is Jarno Karjalainen. I think that's how you pronounce it. Obviously, our Finnish left back came through our academy. I actually wanted to keep him, but he wanted to go somewhere that he was going to get first team football. Spurs came in with a bid, and he got upset when I rejected the first one. They came in with another one, so I let him go. It is what it is at the end of the day. 53 million. I'm quite happy with that. For somebody who came through our youth academy, that's really, really good business. And Dennis Simon didn't want to stick around, didn't want to sign a contract extension, which I think is fair enough. He didn't really get a fair shout of it because of Murai. Akira Murai is just better, but he is still a very, very good goalkeeper. And at 26 years old, plenty of time for his future to continue to develop, hopefully, and get that a little bit better. He's a goalkeeper, so it could work. And yeah, I was quite happy to let him go at the end of the day. Signed him for 6 million, double the money for a goalkeeper that hasn't really played. I'm quite happy with that. Let's have a little look at the squad as it is now, and they're all looking very, very fresh. In fact, they're slightly disorganised here. So, the final squad, as it stands, before we roll into simulating the final season of this, is our Japanese superstar goalkeeper, Akira Murai, who is, wow. The fact that my DOF found this guy and Was it Medeiros? I was thinking it might have been my scouts actually found this guy for 4.6 million. He is just Japanese Allison, if not better. So, and then we've got a couple of youngsters from Academy, Jordan Cooper and Diego, Lenny Yoro and Inacio. Lenny Yoro actually has been picking up a lot more game time. And he's more than happy to like sort of be swapped in and out. Very, very good centre back. Very happy with that signing. Inacio, Boras, obviously, who I just signed from Southampton. Diamonde, David Vega, Coyote, Marin Acevedo, Kivon Leslie. This player, what a regen. What a regen he is. Incredible. Stefan Hartwig, again, one of the reasons why I saw Carolina, because he can't dislodge Stefan Hartwig, who even at 24 has got so many years ahead of him, but he's absolutely incredible. Then obviously we've got the likes of João Neves, absolute baller on this game. He's incredible, been here the entire time, coming into his 10th season now, and he's amazing. Trade Naoni, I've actually managed to keep around, and he is actually turning it into a pretty decent central midfielder. So that's one for you guys to keep an eye out for, because I think on the winter update he had a little bit of a boost up as well. Brian Barbosa, Naipan, Ruben Beck, Soboslai, Prestiani, Nora Strand, Matt West, Manny Hall, Lamine Yamal, and Alphonsus van der Velde, who's actually my favourite name on this one. But Lamine Yamal, just what a player. I still can't believe I managed to pick this guy up for 75 million. What a Salah replacement he is. So, as I say, I'm going to simulate this, our final season. We'll do a little review, and we'll take it from there. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Hey, and there we have it. We are back at the top of the pile. But not only that, we were there for pretty much all season, bar a couple of games, and we absolutely and utterly obliterated the league this year. One hell of a bounce back, considering we finished 6th last season, which, well, what were we on? 69 points. Ooh, rude. And now we finish on 97, 20 points ahead of Man United. Only losing 3. West Ham, Villa and Chelsea, draw in 4, both against Man City. Man City, tough. Always tough. Derby, draw against Everton and Newcastle. And the rest, goal difference was incredible. We only conceded 22 goals this season. That's a really solid defensive performance. So let's have a quick look at play review. Who got the golden boot this year? Haaland, unsurprisingly. 35. Sechko at Villa got 24. Manny Hall got 20. Happy days. Happy days. Let's have a look at the overview again. So yeah, Manny Hall came 3rd. Zobo and Yamal, in the average rating. Zobo again with the assists. Clean sheets, Murray. Players of the matches. Yeah. Happy days. But have we done anything else? Semi-finals by Barcelona. But we won the Super Cup. But we did. Come on. Domestic treble in the final season. FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Plus the UEFA Super Cup has a nice little adage. Get knocked out in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Who ended up winning it? I don't actually know. It's a Spanish final this year, so that's the first time a Spanish team's going to win it in, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. So that's not good from a Spanish perspective. But we've been knocked off our perch on that one, but I can't really complain. We've done the domestic treble. I'm very, very happy with that. Before I have a look at the squad, let's have a look at financially. 400 million in the bank, over $1 billion in the transfer budget. That is ridiculous. Hardly any transfer debt, no net debt. Club is looking very, very comfortable indeed. Let's have a look at squad. Before we have a look at the squad, we'll have a look at the facilities. So we are still at the top of the range of corporate training and youth facilities. As you can see, all the stars there were incredibly rich, very, very good. Overall, can't really complain. The only thing, I kept on asking them actually through this save game when I got to about season 7, I think it was. I got to season 7, season 8, season 9, and this season. I kept on asking them for either expand the stadium or build a new stadium. Just wouldn't do it. I don't understand why, because the money's there now. So maybe if I carried on for a couple more seasons, I could get a new stadium out of them. But overall, still very, very happy with it. Kept on saying that we don't have the supporter base to justify it, and I'm like, really? Okay. Well, let's have a look and see how we did goals-wise. So, Manny Hall, what a player this guy is. Rapid, absolutely rapid. Class as an elite striker now. 5-star, world class. And again, through our youth academy system. 20 goals in 34, 34 in 56 in total. Can't complain at that. Yamal, sorry, keep saying Yamal. He's now wanted by PSG. There is not a chance I'd sell him to my French rivals. 22 goals, 16 assists. Amazing. Alphonsus van der Velde, 19 and 7. Zoboslai, 18 and 20, who again is wanted. Saudi Arabia, surprise, surprise. Norastrand, 16 and 7. Prestiani, 16 and 12. That's a lot better from Prestiani. But even the likes of Naipan and Leslie coming in, fantastic performances. Really, really good, solid performances again. What more could be said? Oh, why is Diamande on it? He wants to start more games. He's played 43. Oh well. I'm going to say it's the end of the save, so let's just have a quick look at the profile as it stands. To have a look at, we've got 23 trophies in the bag, which is incredible. It's what more could be said? Let's have a look at where are we going to have a look at it? Competition history. Where is it? History. Biography? Nope. My apologies for this. Trying to find what it is. Job history. Ah, there we go. So there's the list, so to speak. So UEFA Champions League, Super Cup, Premier League, Carabao Cup. So all them trophies. It's incredible. Incredible. Some amazing players on this. Really, really is. And I'm very, very happy to finish it off on episode 10 and end it here. So please do leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel. Next series is coming out in conjunction with this one, which is going to be on Barcelona this time. So if you want to have a look at that, you have to subscribe. It's free at the end of the day, so what you got to lose? And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. It's very much appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-ra.